welcome to my mind maze. Here I discuss anything and everything about books and whatever questions I have on my mind about films or anything that I am doing and feeling interested in at the moment, or writing or anything like that. So today I had actually a challenge that I thought I'll give myself, because I've had these books in my bookshelf for a very long time and I never get to read them, so I thought I'll do a challenge where I put 10 minutes on the clock and then I read through and try to figure out what the book is about, and I tell you guys what I thought and what I could appreciate from those 10 minutes, and then you can tell me in the comment section below whether or not I am close or not, or completely wrong about what the books are all about. So I've chosen 3 books. It's Marianne Keyes with The Charming Man. I picked up The Tudor's Wife by Emily Purdy, and I also picked up, which I think is going to be the hardest one and they're probably going to get most wrong because it's the 3rd book in a series, and it's Robin Hobb's City of Dragons. So let's give it a go and see what I get right or wrong. So obviously, before I start, I just wanted to tell you, if you have not read these books and you don't want it to be spoiled, then probably not watch this video, and if you have read them, then please feel free to tell me what you thought about them as well. Okay, so let's start off with Marianne Keyes, The Charming Man. So this book is not a fantasy, which is what I like reading. It seems to be some sort of, if I compare it to a film I've seen, it's probably like My Best Friend's Wedding sort of theme, but with 4 women that seems to like this, because I read the inside, which says what it's about, and it's about Paddy de Courcy, who is getting married, and his the stylist Lola, who is the girlfriend, is not the one marrying him. And then it says 4 very different women, an awful charming man, and the dark secret that binds them all. So I will suspect that all of them want to marry this Paddy, and for different reasons they can't, or they are fighting to. There is probably this girlfriend, the press probably wants the girlfriend to to have some news or scandals about the girl he will be marrying, which I couldn't figure out of the 10 minutes that I was reading the book, and to try to dig out something to put in the news about them. So it seems to be written in a sort of diary format where all the girls have their own voice. So it's a bit, I think, a bit jerky, where you sort of get snips and bits and bobs from what she's doing certain days, and not sure you will be able to get the backstories when you're doing this, but maybe you do. I saw that one of them, Marine, was an alcoholic at some point, and someone is saying yes, yes, yes at the end, because I was trying to read the end to see if I could figure out what's been happening, and that is basically what I got from the story. So something funny, something real, something drama, and probably a lot of dilemmas and bickering and things, and I don't think I would have been happy reading all of it, as I don't think it's my genre, but who knows. Anyway, let me know what you thought about the book in the comment section below. Let me carry on with the next one. So it's The Tudor's Wife, and you all probably know a lot about this book. I didn't grow up in England, so I've heard a few things about Henry VIII and all his wives, and not many of them survived, but I don't know much more about it, so that's why I thought you guys know, but I don't know so much, and then I probably have to read up on it after this video. Because so this seems to be based on a real historic event with Henry VIII, and how he's marrying and how he is having his wives, and how they get their heads chopped off at the end. So love stories, they, you know, the intrigues of the lordships and the courts, and historic fiction, I think, based on the truth, but with some elements of, because you know there's mentioning of Anne and Elizabeth in here, and you know, Anne wanted to have this George Boylan, and so yeah, so again, that's probably why I did this challenge with this book, because I don't think I will get to read it because I have a lot of other books, and I don't think it will sweep me away into a love story that will be exciting and you know, make me feel in a good mood. I think that this is for a mood when you are sitting and wondering what happened in history and want some research done, and yeah, so that is feeling back to school days sort of book. If you have read it, please let me know what you thought about it, and if you liked it or not. And if what I say is what's represented in the book, or if it's completely wrong, let me know. And then the last one as well I will talk about, which I had 10 minutes on the clock, and that was the hardest and really difficult to do, because obviously if you know Robin Hobb's work, she does a lot of descriptions, a lot of story. They are thick books, they contain a lot, and in 10 minutes you don't get much from it. So what I could gather was that there's a city of dragons, which obviously says on the cover, but where they live, I think that they are threatened. They have treasures in this this city, which was called something that I'm gonna have to look up now. I don't know how you say it, Kelsingra, and they seem to have a lot in history, rich in artifact, rich in different treasures, and there are people that wants to travel there to take it or explore it, and obviously there's going to be some people bad and some people that wants to rescue this city. And I think the whole feel of the book is probably the journey and how they lived and what they did. Not sure so much about the plot, more than that they, you know, that there is greed and they try to chase out the dragons, or they try to rob this city of its treasure. So a little bit like Pirates of the Caribbean style, but much more serious. The other books I've read about her, it doesn't have much humor. It's more bickering and hardships. So that is what I think you go through in this book as well. And I'm not sure that there's going to be happily ever after, because when I read it, it sounds like the people are going back home to the Rain Wilds, and someone is lying about the city of Kelsingra not being there anymore, and it's been, you know, emptied and vanished. And if that's the truth or not, I did not know from what I read, but I think it sounds like someone is trying to cover up and try to leave the dragons alone. So in 10 minutes, that's what I gathered. I think that this book probably would have been the one that I would have enjoyed reading, although it I like more fast-paced books, perhaps more romance. I don't think there's going to be much romance in this, but that's how I have appreciated the 10 minutes that I had to go through it on the clock. So if you like this type of video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments on any of the books that I've been talking about today, give it in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so now. And as always, I wish you a very good day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!